I think it might just be a matchup thing, or just for utility. He's a spacing player though, so.
All right.
But on the other hand, I don't really know much about ULi and GQDang, the Nebraska natives coming in. When I was watching Scythe and Eggy earlier, I was talking about this a little bit with you. They were really good at following up on each other's combos or edge guards and cleaning up after each other very well. So I hope to see this here, especially with Martha and Falcon having some pretty similar and easy to read recoveries, with the exception of Falcon's up B.
And we see a start on Dreamland, and so far the percents are pretty even, but Fox gets a shine spike under stage, but ends up pineappling under Dreamland. Falcon gets it down air, kills Peach.
So Mart just kind of tried to stall out as much as he could. I don't know why, because all it did was make him set his teammate up in the position that he is right now. Granted, he got back safely, kind of. Only took 100%, which is not bad on Dreamland, but that's 100% that you don't want to take. Really good, really a slugfest in the first game. I wonder why. Like, they're not really trying. No team is really doing much team comboing. It's just kind of hitting whatever they can.
Yeah, and with a composition like Peach Fox and Marth Falcon, like, they're both looking for hard hits.
Or like a good grab follow-ups or something like that, yeah. Maybe it's just good awareness by the other team to not let their teammate just get slaughtered. Yeah,
it was good for Scythe there to shine Falcon's shield so he couldn't get the grab follow-up on Peach. And lots of platform game going on.
I kind of expected this, but this Martha's looking like he's having a rough time. He's just kind of getting hit left and right, and Falcon's just trying to come save him as much as he can. But a strong showing from Green Team so far. They trying to keep stage position as much as they can. One thing I'm getting frustrated by is the amount of down smashes I'm seeing from Eggy. And they're connecting a lot. But
nice fair to finish Falcon stock. And if he can get the kill on Marth,
easy edge guards, yeah. I think the Green Team finally got it together. I think what we're seeing is the case of the 1v1s trying not to intervene with each other, but now that the Green Team has finally decided that they don't want to play that game anymore, they just pulled ahead due to their massive amount of experience behind them. Like they know how to follow up better with each other.
And nice team edge guard by Green Team there. They didn't end up interrupting each other and got Falcon stock.
Pretty quickly too. Those last 4 stocks went away in half the time that the whole match went. That kind of sounded dumb.
So,
chat, don't yell.
So as blue team here, you lost game 1 on Dreamland. We're seeing a Falcon switch, and so how will double Falcon fare better against this team?
Honestly, I don't think it will. The one thing that's okay, so the positive thing about the switch up to Falcon is that he lives a little bit longer in Dreamland, right? But what you lose is the stage control that you get from using Marth to keep Fox from doing too much. Now, double Falcons are going to have a lot harder time getting into this team due to just having worse neutral overall as a character.
Yeah, and I think, well, having double of the same character sort of simplifies the game plan of a doubles team, since you're dealing with like the same exact weight and the same exact falling speed, and so well, basically you're practicing your combos twice as much mid-game.
Yeah, for Green Team at least, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's, and they just went back to Dreamland. I don't know if that was like a salty pick or a comfort pick. They really like
nice
Dreamland.
Interrupt by Eggy there to stop Falcon's follow-up.
Yeah, I think I think all of blue team just wants to go in, but they're having a rough time because the green team's actually coordinating their attacks.
Yeah, you saw for a moment there that both Falcons were, well, one was in front and just standing and got a grab, and the other was just jumping behind, and there wasn't really room for the other to go in and help.
Or follow up in any sort of way, yeah. Granted, the other green teammate was standing behind waiting for something to happen. It's kind of a rough position, but again, that goes with the fact that...
fair following up on the up B. That was beautiful.
Yeah, it goes back to blue team just picking... Not to hate on Falcon too much, but just a worse character to work with. The Falcon switch from Marth just kind of made it a lot harder for them to control the stage. Now they're just kind of walking punching bags. And we can see clearly that the green team is just steamrolling them.
Yeah, first they were at 4 stocks to 6, and now they're at 1 stock to 5, and it's looking grim.
So I hope they switch. Actually, I don't know if this is 3 out of 5 or not. Seeing as it's top 8, I would assume yes, because that's a normal melee thing. But I think because it's
and they aren't fist bump yet,
so yeah.
They didn't fist bump, so
it's gotta
3
be.
out of 5.
Switching back to Marth.
Back to Marth and to Battlefield. I think this will be better because they'll be able to connect more Marth tippers than they did on Dreamland.
Right.
And Marth will have a better time just maneuvering around and being up to speed with the other characters.
I mean, so...
Oh, but an air dodge off stage will not be the way they want to start the game.
There's also a chance that we could just be giving a little bit too much credit to green team, or to blue team, sorry. Because, like, game 1, they came out a little bit even, but after the halfway point of game 1, they just got steamrolled.
Yeah.
You know? So they might have gotten lucky with a few tricks here or there, and now green team is just showing their dominance. So a lot of what we're saying is kind of going in vain. But this still leaves, like, the switch back to Marth still goes with what I said earlier. Now they have a little bit more room to work with. They can kind of space out aerials and run around, dash dance with their speed. Especially around the Peach, who only has really good aerial mobility, allows them to kind of stay grounded and deal with the Fox a little bit more, which is kind of disrupting them.
And I've been watching Eggy, and the Peach, he's covering shield really well with full cancel aerials and just pressuring them really hard. Nice up smash, even though it traded.
I would take that. I think green team is in a commanding position. Just like,
and beautiful shine and beautiful upbeat to not interrupt Falcon as he was recovering.
Even if he didn't up B or just kind of shine stalled and waited, like, one thing I did say earlier, green team has a lot more experience, so I would kind of expect Eggy to have to go out there and save the Fox at any moment.
Peach is a stitch.
Oh, is that a stitch? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna drop it.
Well,
no?
You can't Z-drop a Stitch Face. If you Z-drop a Stitch Face, it has the same knockback as a regular turn-up.
I figured the Falcon would go for a follow-up on the Raptor Boost, because that knee would have definitely connected, but Fox might have been in the way for that. I wasn't too sure at the moment. Clean 3-0 from green team. Not really sure what to say about blue team. The green team just showing their experience in the matchups and
it
just with each other.
It just looked like green team was outclassing the blue team. Yeah.
Well, sometimes you just can't win, and that's fine. I hope blue team doesn't take it as a hard loss. They played against really good players. Scythe, like I said, been around for a while. He knows the game back and forth. Eggy, up and up. Peach. Some people struggle with floaties, you know.
And I would say that was definitely a good game to start off our doubles top 8
here. Yeah. Well, I kind of wished I could have seen at least one game go in blue team's favor, because they have a lot of room to work with. But it could be inexperience as a team. It could be, they just played against better people. You know, they have a lot of follow-ups they could have gone on, but weren't able to really follow up because either they were getting pressured too hard by green team or just weren't confident in themselves.